Good morning, ninjas. We are getting on the freeway. We are heading to Clairemont. Hey, you know, I gotta share something with you guys. It's kind of irritable this morning. Yeah, I don't know. Ooh, California roads. I was kind of irritable this morning because I didn't know why. I'm like, why do I feel kind of irritable right now? And I figured it out. I'm working on some modern cars. Not a fan, really. I'm sure you feel my pain sometimes. Anyways, I'm going to Clairemont area to work with a customer I've worked with on a bunch of different cars. His name's Ravi, and he's got a 2002 Sequoia this time. Did a bunch of work to it, tires, lift kit, steering stuff, a bunch of stuff. Yeah, engine work, timing. Like, he's probably got several thousand into this already, just after purchasing it. And it was going to be like his kind of rig where he could take his family out and pull a trailer and do some adventure type stuff. But it's having these traction lights, VSC, TRAC, can be traction control. Essentially, it's a steering angle sensor, which is in the steering wheel. And he redid the bushings on his steering recently. So we ordered some parts. Basically, we got to pull the steering wheel, pull the airbag, pull a sensor, put the new sensor on, and that's pretty much it. This guy, he's, I think he's administrative for SDSU, some sort of job there, makes pretty good money. He buys and flips cars randomly. He does a lot of work himself, and he'll use random shops, but he hits me up every once in a while. I've worked on a bunch of different stuff for him and did some used car inspections for cars he was interested in, stuff like that. So enough blah, 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 blah. Let's get there, and we'll just get right into it and pull that steering wheel off and hopefully figure this darn thing out. All right, we're on site. We got our parts, new steering wheel. This is the 2002 Toyota Sequoia, two-wheel drive, V8, really good condition. So yeah, we gotta get this sucker off. See, we got a little chunky chunks missing there. We gotta fix that and pull this plug out. Some screw under there, I hope. Get this panel off, pull the main bolt, pull the wheel off, probably use our Hobo Freight wheel puller, get that done. We're going to pull all this stuff off. And we're just doing the steering angle sensor and the clock spring. The clock spring's brand new though, so I'll probably just leave that one in there. I've got a couple little paper clips too. We're gonna have to reset the thing down here on the OBD2 sensor. Got to put two paper clips in there, touch them together, separate them, touch them a bunch together in some order with the key, on, off, off, touch, 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 blah, 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 and then it resets and everything. Zero calibration, or whatever the hell they call it. So yeah, without further ado, let's tackle this soulless plastic. Just pulled this off. That's our airbag. This is the part that sketches me out because that's literally an explosive charge. So I got to pull that ground, pull that plug, and just be very gentle with this and go place it like 50 feet away. I'm kidding, but they are pretty gnarly if you've ever seen a video of people setting them off.
3, 2, 1.
They do have quite the charge in them, and they can mess you up if they go off at the wrong time and you're in the wrong place. So yeah. All right, I got the puller out. Pop her off. There we go. That's what we're working with. That's the clock spring right there, and then underneath that is our sensor. So let's pull these panels off now. Well, okay, the plot thickens. Obviously, I've got it disassembled. Now, right here is where this sensor should be, but it's not there. So why is that exactly? So now I'm trying to make sure that we got the right part. Some things look a little bit different. Some connectors look a little bit different. So we're gonna have to pull this whole thing out and replace the whole thing, I think. Just keep this one together and pull this one out. Wasn't what I was initially planning to do. I was just going to change this sensor out, but now I kind of don't want to mess with it. So we'll see what happens. All right, so here's where we're at. That won't fit. And if you can look, you can see those two connectors on the orange one and the black one right there, right? We got two. Real obvious right here, we got one yellow one. And then you look inside of there, we got a bunch of fat posts. You look inside of there, we got a bunch of little skinny ones. So this is like an 01, 02. It has a specific assembly. This is 01 through 07, so they changed things up. Some of these had the new ones, some of these didn't. So basically, this has completely different guts. And you can see how this one aligns on the center, and this one aligns totally differently. So not only are the cables different, but the plastic's different. It's basically the same format, same everything. This is just missing the piece we need. And I don't know why these guys replaced the clock spring without putting in the sensor, but that's why it doesn't work. So unfortunately, I sent my customer the right parts, but he went ahead and found something cheaper used and bought that, which turns out to be this. And now it won't work. So I can get the new steering wheel on, but that's pretty much all I can do right now. So bad news for the customer, but I can't really, be too upset about it because I gave him the right information and he did the wrong thing with it. So that's what happens. Don't get in a hurry. Wait, listen, buy the right thing. Don't waste time. All right, updates. I got updates. So talked to the customer, told him the situation, and we decided on calling the company that installed this and asking them what the hey is going on. You guys didn't put in the steering angle sensor. So he's gonna try to get some money back for that, which he rightfully should. And additionally, customer really just wanted these lights off. There's a quick way to do that. So we did that for him, and that's pretty much it. Gonna put this new steering wheel on and button her up, and hopefully he can get some credit from returning the parts that were different, and also from the company that put this in and told him it was some other problem instead of the fact he had zero sensor behind this. Not impressed. At least we got one tiny win today, or two. New steering wheel, and got rid of the lights. Got rid of them, quote unquote. Here she is, everything all buttoned up. So yeah, we were unable to do the steering angle sensor because it was not there, and the one we had was different, and eBay and Toyota both lied to us about that, which is crazy. I have very generous customers though, and this guy just gave me this as a bonus. 7-year, a little bourbon bond. All right, y'all, we're on to the next one.